Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? So I just had a little discussion with Erica about this upcoming trip, whenever it may be, and locations. And I just left a text message, reminding people that everyone in the group is not single. Single men, hey, it don't matter where we go. Go to a damn box. You'll be happy as a single man. But when you bringing somebody with you, nah, that don't work, right? You need to have somewhere where everybody can go and enjoy where they're going, right? So it's not a situation of, okay, well, man, just give her some money and just let her go. Okay, so I'm gonna take a girl who ain't never been outside her country before, put her in a country she ain't never been, give her some money, and she gonna do what? Yeah, that don't work. So it needs to be something, hopefully, well, there's a lot going on, something to do. So, you know, going to a small area, yeah, that ain't gonna fly. That ain't gonna fly for me either because I'm not trying to be bored. I'm not going to be bored, right? Like I want to relax. I want to have some fun. Get her a massage. You know, probably do some shopping. But please keep in mind that if you're looking at it from a single man's perspective, yeah, that's not gonna work because you got married people in this group, right? Because one of the first questions I got asked, not gonna say who's asked me this, but they were like, "Okay, so what we gonna do? Just sit around at the table and talk?" I was like, "Hell no, that's not what I'm doing. Like, I'm going to meet people and hang out for a minute, but I also want to show Erica wherever we're going, what's it's about. Like, see the city, see the sights, see the tours, or whatever it is. So please keep that stuff in mind, man. I'm not going just okay. We're gonna sit around and drink, hang out, and then 6, 7 o'clock or 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, head back to the room. That's no, that's not that won't work. Um, that won't work nowhere. You know, not for me, and probably not other people who are either married or bringing someone with them. Just being realistic about it. So, what I had planned on doing on here is just reviewing some of these areas real quick, right? Just for suggestions and ideas of potential places to go or things to do. Because regardless of where you pick, the airline ticket ain't gonna be no cheaper. You're talking $800 to $1,000. Well, at least for one person. Well, let me see. Yeah, no matter where I pick, for us, I mean, it's anywhere from 800, excuse me, to $1,200, regardless of where I pick. So it don't matter. I've already got that part figured out. $800 to $1,200 for both of us, right? But I just don't want to go somewhere and be bored out of my mind. That's my biggest thing. So I'm gonna just show a couple places, man, as suggestions. These are all places that most people are familiar with, and I'm just gonna narrate a little bit with this. Now, I've been to Rio before. Uh, she's never been. It gives her the opportunity to see Rio. You do have to do the e-visa because that's going to be in effect by the time we pretty much deciding to go. And this is the scene you're going to see. But there's a lot more to Rio than just this beach, which is what I want to focus on, right? Because people want to go hang out at the beach and relax, cool, no problem with that. But you also got to keep in mind, man, that everybody ain't single. So whoever they got with them, like some people who are married, their wife ain't gonna just want to sit there and listen to us all day. That's just that's not realistic. That's not a realistic situation. You know, it'll be hell trying to go somewhere else if that's all she flew that far to do. That's just yeah, that's not gonna work. So Rio is a good location, man. All right. I don't know what it's gonna cost everybody. You're gonna have to look up flight information and figure that out. But this is one of the locations, man, to keep in mind as far as touring and things to do. You get a little bit of both world with this situation where the guys who are single, hey, you got plenty of areas to go and explore. People who are married or people who are in relationships, you got a plethora of things to do in Rio. That is just one of many suggestions. Another one would be and it's not too far from the States. I looked at pricing, right? Figure out pricing. And for me to get to this location, let me pull it up real quick. We're talking about 3.5 hours to get to this spot. Let me pull this up. Right? So this is the Bahamas. Now, those of you in the States, it's a quick, short flight for you. It's only 3 hours for me. I don't know where everybody else is coming from. Pretty much everybody else is coming from the States except for a couple of you guys. I think, let's see. Urban's in Panama, so it'd be easy for him. Big Moose, easy trip. And everybody else is pretty much in the States. DR, yeah, from here, from DR to here is nothing. You're really close. That's not even an hour and a half flight, right? But this is things to do, man. You got to have things to do. Like I said, I don't know what people's plans were or what they thought, like going to these locations. But you know, I'm not into this just sitting around all day. That ain't happening. I don't do bars. I don't do clubs. I'm not going to no strip club. I'm not doing none of that. So that's why I'm trying to do this video so people can see, okay, what is it that you plan on doing? You got to be realistic and think about not just single men, but other people who are going too. It's like, okay, what are they going to do with their wives or their girlfriends while you guys sit around and drink? What's the plan after that? Acknowledge you in here real quick. Mr. B, what's going on? Eat your life. Good afternoon from Cebu City, Philippines. Okay. Yes, early in the morning in the Philippines, right? No, it's like noon, 12:30 in the Philippines right now. But this is actually buildings and stuff. But this is downtown Bahamas. All right. It isn't the biggest place. You got a nice beach, nice little town. There's some stuff to do there. There's a theme park there. There's renting a car there is super easy. Trying to think of what else. Bunch of gift shops, um, bars and clubs for those of you that like to do that. But and it's an easy flight, especially those coming from the States. It's pretty quick to get there. You're not taking a long drawn out flight. There's no real long process. They get plenty of Americans coming in and out of there all the time. Very easy. Prices for hotels, they're not that bad. I mean, you probably on the lowest end, you're probably looking 75, and then you go up from there. They do have resorts there that are all inclusive. Um, and that's pretty much it, man. This is one that's pretty simple. If you just want to drive around the island and see everything else, easy to do. Or some of y'all get together and get a car together and y'all drive everywhere like that. Cool. But this is a great option right here. I'm just saying. Let's see what else we got. So that's the Bahamas. Let's look at. Let's see what else we got here. I might as well just leave the screen open. But this is another option right here, man. Cancun, Mexico. For me, again, 3.5, maybe 3 hours and 40 minutes. You guys in the States, depends on what airline. You got many options to go to Cancun from the States. Um, Again, great location, a lot of stuff going on. I'm not renting a car at this location if you all decide to go here. Again, resorts, plenty of those that are all inclusive. If you want to stay at a resort, you want to stay at an inexpensive hotel, they have those as well. Um, Spanish, you need to kind of know Spanish here, but a lot of people there speak English from all the tourists that go. Even when you arrive at the airport, when I went there last, there was a bunch of people there that spoke English at the airport. So you really don't have to worry about Spanish that much in Cancun. It will help in certain situations, but for the most part, just to get you from the airport to your hotel, you don't have to worry about Spanish. Now you can rent a car here if you choose to. I believe Big Moose always rents him a car when he goes here. I don't know if everybody's familiar with Cancun or have ever been to Cancun, but the weather is always great. Plenty of beaches, plenty of fun, plenty of shopping. You do have, for those of you like myself who's been outside of America for a long period of time, you do have some of the American amenities there, like a Walmart. You do have a Hooters there. You do have some of the other American style places, but for those of you who don't want to see no more of America, you want to see what it's like outside of America, there's plenty of spots, plenty of cuisines, and everything else you can do. Rent your Airbnb or you can stay at a hotel. You got many options. And those of you that like to stay in hostels, they got plenty of those there too. So you got a plethora of options with this situation. All right. Now I lived in Playa del Carmen for a little more than a year, so I'm very familiar with that area and Cancun. So not saying that I could be a tour guide at this point, but there's still plenty to see and do in Cancun, especially if you've never been. It is a great experience. Move this along a little bit so you guys can actually see what it's like there. But yeah, that's pretty much Cancun, Mexico, right there, man. In a nutshell, you got all the resorts way further out. All of them pretty much sitting on the beach. If you just don't want to stay on the beach and you want to stay in the city, you can do that as well. But again, you got plenty of options. And then you got, hang out at the beach or you hang out at your bar. And then you guys who are single later on, plenty of nightclubs, plenty of bars, plenty of drinking. There you go. You got it. All right. That is another option. Uh, let's take a look at another one here real quick. Let's see what else we got here. I haven't been here in a long time. Let's see one that has show quite a bit. Hopefully this one does. All right. As far as the DR, man, Punta Cana would probably be it. And there ain't really a whole heck of a lot to do in Punta Cana. You got a lot of the resorts, a lot of inclusive resorts. There is a little town outside of Punta Cana. There is a blue mall actually in Punta Cana. It's very small though. It's nothing like a major city, but you do have a lot of tours. You can do the massages. All inclusive basically mean they want to keep you in house and have you do everything in house and spend all your money in house. But as you can see, you got the four wheelers. You can do horseback riding. They do put on shows and different things like that. That's Punta Cana, the Dominican Republic. Plenty of pools, plenty of partying going on there for sure, and it's pretty safe. You don't have to worry about a whole lot going on outside of that area because again, it's all inclusive. So if you're worried about safety and being in that country, you don't have to worry about that. But here in Punta Cana, you're going to find quite a bit of people that speak English as well. Even some of the taxi drivers that pick you up at the airport, they speak English as well. So if you don't speak any Spanish, that's not going to be that big of a deal going to Punta Cana. All right. But just to give you guys an idea of what that is, what it looks like, and like we talked about before, that water's like waist high. She's standing in the water right now. She's just bent over, but yeah, that water's only waist high until you go past that barrier. Then you in the real ocean. But boat rides, you can do parasailing, you can ski, water ski, all kinds of crap. Now that I'm not doing. I'm not going out in no jungle nowhere. I'm not taking that hike right there. But the four wheeler, cool. Horseback riding, um, they do have a golf course for those of you that like to play golf. Trying to think of what else it was. I mean, there's quite a bit to do. What's this? Is Playa del Carmen still a tourist trap? I wouldn't necessarily call it a tourist trap. Playa del Carmen, no. Playa del Carmen is not a tourist trap at all. Now, if you're saying Cancun is more of it, it could be, right? If you've never been there, you don't know what you're doing. You've never been there, you got no guide, you don't know anyone that's ever been there before. But that's in any location. Any location could be a tourist trap if you've never been. You know, what's going on, Howard? How you doing today, man? So in this video, Howard, I'm just trying to look at different locations, man, as an option because I think what's happening with the group is that there are a lot of single guys that are looking, but they're not looking at, people who got wives or girlfriends. They just looking at it from a single man's perspective. Single man can go anywhere. Hell, you told them they can go to a cardboard box and just drink beer all day. Hell, they'd be happy with that. But I don't know no woman that's going to be happy with that, right? So that's something that I don't think a lot of people consider when they talking amongst themselves. They talking amongst themselves as single men. They're not talking amongst themselves for people like Steel or like Big Moose, myself, or Warrior. People who have wives or girlfriends. Hey, you got to keep that in mind as well. Instead of just saying, "Hey, man, let's go here." Okay, to do what? And that's all I'm saying. But Punta Cana is an option. Just saying, that is an option. Um, Now, as far as Jamaica, man, I haven't been in Jamaica in a minute. Where is better going in Jamaica? Kingston. Got the name of the other one. Take a quick look at that one. All right, so this is Kingston, Jamaica. Easy, man. Easy for you guys in the States. Again, not a very long flight, especially once you get to Florida. Yeah, see, as a single man, hey, you can do whatever. It don't even matter. As a single dude, it's like, man, screw it. Hell, what? You don't really need no plans. You just show up. Don't work like that, man. Especially I remember when you married, yeah, you can't just do some crap like that. That don't work. Montego Bay, yeah. Montego Bay. But yeah, this is Kingston, man. Let me see if I can find you guys a better one on the ground. This is from a drone. Oh, those are drones. You know what? Let's take a quick look at this one. Panama City, man. This is who my man Urban is. Panama City, Panama. Now, I don't remember if they have a beach. And this is going to cost a little bit more. I'll tell you that up front. No, this is a documentary. I'm trying to see that. Let's see. Panama, where to go? Just trying to come up with ideas, man. So something for people to think about. But this is Panama City, Panama. So I see the Malecon. So they got to have a beach there somewhere. If there's a Malecon, there got to be a beach. So these are apartments. What else they showing on here? Okay. So here's the beach. Okay, that's not bad. I have no idea where this is. What is this? Niger, Jamaica. I've never heard of that one. It's a cool small town resort. Negro is Negro, 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 Negro. I don't even say that. I'll check that out in a sec. What did she say, Howard? 7 Mile Beach. Panama technically would be the most accessible for us all to actually get to. Okay. Pacific Coast beaches and Atlantic Coast beaches. Okay, cool. What is this called? Mm-mm. Let me check that out real quick. Now, this place y'all talking about is Jamaica, man. Hopefully, there's something to do there besides go to the beach. Let's see. So this is the beach. What else is here besides this? So it's a 7 Mile beach, but what else? Hopefully there's more to do than just walk on the beach and stay in the cottage. I mean, is this as big as the place is? Is this like the whole area right here? Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Howard, Mr. Brown. Is this like the whole area right here? Is this it? Just beach? Because again, as a single man, wouldn't matter to me. But I'm bringing somebody, and they're gonna be like, okay, well, what else we gonna do besides sit out here?
If you want to relax, you can ask me to help you stretch.
Thank you, Google. No thanks.
No problem.
Yeah, if that's all this is, man, is just beach. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, if that's all we got to do right there is just hang out on the beach, man. That ain't gonna fly. What's this? That's the city. It's tourist things to do. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Things to do. Okay, let's check this out. Let's see what else is offered on this place. How hard is it to get to this? I mean, how would you get there? Is there a direct flight there, or you fly into Panama and then you got to take what to get here? How do you get to this location? All right, so they got four wheelers, cliff jumping, which I'm never gonna do, swings, parasailing. Jesus, she look completely different with all that makeup on. They have tours like horseback riding, four wheelers, and there's a town nearby. Okay. Man, she looked completely different. This is like something Howard would do right here. I'm not cliff diving, bro. Rick's Cafe. Oh, they don't. What is this supposed to be? Electric slide? What is this? Fly into Montego Bay, then it's a 45-minute drive. God damn. Okay. Holy crap. All right, so that's about 3 hours. Get out and take another hour drive to get here. And they doing that two-step. Yeah, look like they're doing some kind of version of their electric slide. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Howard. What else is out there, guys? Let me hear some suggestions, man. Y'all give some. I guess we're trying to stay in the Caribbean and got to stay somewhere where at least foreigners can go, right? Because she can't go to Puerto Rico. She needs a visa for Puerto Rico. But anywhere else, though, I mean, it's pretty much open. What else we got here? That looks crazy, man. Mr. B, you don't have to participate in that. You can watch everybody else do it like I am. I'm not jumping off that. Uh, Things in Caribbean countries are very, yeah, they are pretty similar. Yeah. All right, so this is one where Urban had talked about going here because of the blue dollar or the black market for the exchange rate, where you can actually get double the exchange rate through the black market here or the blue dollar by going to certain ATMs and getting double the rate of what the official exchange rate is. And this is Argentina. So this is supposed to be things to do in Argentina. I don't see them showing so much crap. I've never been to Argentina. I heard you can only go certain times of the year when the weather's nice, or it's like now you see people wearing jackets and whatnot. I'm not trying to go nowhere cold. I'm not exactly sure when the weather is best in Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires, yeah. So they got the museum. Okay, don't care about that. But there's no beach here. There's gonna be a lot of museums, a lot of the city, a lot of monuments, a lot of shopping. Again, for you guys who are single, I'm sure there's plenty of bars, plenty of clubs, and all that jazz. Now here, yeah, you're gonna need to know some Spanish, bro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's little to no English being spoken here outside of the tourist areas, for sure. That's for sure. But I'm only bringing this one up, man, because of the exchange rate. You get a pretty good deal on the exchange rate going to Argentina. Uh, let's see. Let's try that one, Howard. Aruba. So this is supposed to be things to do in Aruba. Now in Aruba, I would just rent a car. It's small too. Aruba's not that big. That's a hell of a ship right there, though. Good lord. What is that? Royal Caribbean. Okay, international. Cause that's Jesus. That thing's a monster. All right, so they're on some kind of safari style bus. So yeah, it's Aruba, Howard. Let's see. Yeah, Argentina. Yeah, Puerto Rico won't work. Carousel. Probably could do Carousel, but Puerto Rico won't work because she needs a visa to get into Puerto Rico. That's why I'm trying to stick to countries I know she can easily get in. Argentina won't be no problem. Panama is not an issue. All the other ones, except for Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, yeah, that's yeah. So that's just like going to the U.S. She won't be able to go there. Let's see what else is. You guys, it's your beer. I don't know anything about drinking. You guys know what this stuff is. I've never seen any of this. Howard, you know what this stuff is? Oops. Oops. I got this too. Peru. If it cool down. No, oh no, man. Peru. Oh yeah, man. You know they still got all kind of crap going on in Peru. Yeah, that yeah, I don't know about that, Howard. I don't know about that, man. I see Stella and a couple of them that are here. That one that they're drinking right now, I've never seen that before. Yeah, Peru, man. I don't think Peru is still a good spot to go right now. I think they still got issues going on in Peru. Although this one was 3 weeks ago, and he got a video out showing Peru. I know they had a lot of stuff going on in Peru, man. So yeah, this is Lima, Peru. I know a few of those cervezas. Hey, Howard. Man, Peru looks nice. I don't know if they still in the conflict though, Howard. But this was 3 weeks ago that this guy shot this. And it looks about the same as everywhere else here in Latin America. What we got here? The hell is that? Yeah, I don't know what any of this is. What is that? Yeah, bro. Y'all got me on now. I don't know what the hell that is. But it doesn't look bad. Whatever all that stuff is. What else they showing here? Taste me. Congress of Peru. It don't look bad, Howard. It doesn't look bad. I think it's cooled down something. Yeah, obviously, man, because before in the news, man, they couldn't have been out there walking like that about 2 months ago. No way. So it looks like things have gotten back to normal. Well, it really just depends on what everybody decides they want to do. Because again, single guys, it don't matter. It doesn't matter what single guys do. But I think my man Big Moose is going to somewhere in Mexico, and that's where I had originally was planning on going was to Cancun originally. Now I know what's his name, Mr. Wayne. You know what he's going to suggest. You already know what he's going to suggest we go. All over the place. You already know what he's going to suggest. This one or this one? This one. Let's see. You already know he's gonna suggest Belize, Mr. Wayne. Obviously, there's a beach there. I don't even know where this is in Belize. I don't know if this is the capital or where this is. Oof. I don't know. This look kind of rough right here. That looks pretty nice. What else is here? Well, the beach looks nice. Scuba diving. Yeah, I ain't doing all that. Let's see what else we got here. Mexico doesn't sound bad. Yeah, man. Mexico, Cancun, man. Hey, I'm all about that. Howard, how you be knowing about all these places, man? I know you travel quite a bit. But this area right here, yeah, that's a no for me. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is or what they're showing right there, but that's a no. Hmm. Yeah, that's not too bad. But those are just ideas, guys. I just wanted to come on and show some ideas of some places, man, that hopefully everyone can agree on. Um, you know, I saw earlier on the thing, Howard, where K Mac and Barrett was talking. Yeah, man, that y'all talking like single dudes. Because I know Uncle Allen was talking about he would host, but Howard, just be 100, man. You go to Puerto Plata, okay? Say you got a girl with you and you going to Puerto Plata. What is there to do besides sit on the beach? You got to tell me now, bro. Real talk. What is there to do besides sit on the beach, bro? Break it down. Be 100. Because I don't see it. I've been in that area before, bro. If you're telling me Santiago, okay, but here in Puerto Plata, I don't see it. I don't see it. As a single dude in Puerto Plata, oh yeah, you fine. You got many options, right? You get bored, you can go to Santiago. Hell, for those of you that like the Sasur area, you go to Sasur. That ain't me. But what is there to do here? Because Uncle Allen said he'll host, but host what? What is there to do besides go to the beach, um, hang out in a couple of spots there? Because that's a long way to travel, man. To do what? When we single, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Because K Mag and Barry, they single. So hell, if they were telling them, hey man, y'all just going to this hole in the wall, they good. But you taking a woman, that don't work. See, not too much in Puerto Plata going on. I ain't gonna lie. Exact. That was my point, man. When they were talking about coming here, okay. Have you done this, Howard? Have you done the cable car? That's some big ass ships they be having out there. Have you done the cable car, Howard? Now I know here. I don't know how it is there, but here there's a cable car. Now that looks like a tourist type of thing, but I know here in Medellin, you go over by cable cars, you in a jacked up neighborhood because cable cars are only in the worst areas. Let's see. Yeah, I did it last year. That's like the biggest attraction. But that's why I'm asking though, Howard. Real talk, man. Real talk, Howard. If you got a girl right now in Puerto Plata, and what would be the number one place you would take her? Right? Where would you take her? If you in Puerto Plata, and you're like, okay, we're gonna spend 5 to 7 days there. What is it that you're gonna do besides this? Walk around for 5 to 7 days. Cabo San Lucas? Huh, hadn't thought about that one. Real talk, Howard, because I mean, you saying ain't much, but if you got a girl, Howard, and you going for 5 to 7 days, just 5 days, just say you're going for 5 days, 5 days, 4 nights. Where would you take her, and what would you do? All right, so this is Cabo San Lucas. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I didn't like it last year. It's like the biggest attraction, really. Let's see, as far as Dominican goes, the capital and Boca Chica are only viable options. Yeah, because I showed Punta Cana, man. Punta Cana with all those resorts. I mean, you're gonna be real limited on what you can do at Punta Cana, other than just hang out in those resorts. They got that little small town outside of it. There ain't much going on in those little areas outside of that. Because those resorts want to keep you in house and spend all your money with them. So Punta Cana, but I mean, it's gonna cost you a lot more to be in Punta Cana. Anywhere from 100 up to about $1,000 a night, depending on the resort that you're staying in. But this is Cabo San Lucas in Mexico. Don't look bad. What else we got going on here? This is the beach area. Whale watching. Oh, you can take a cruise out and watch whales. Huh. Okay. Have you been here, Howard? Orlando. Famous white crosses. Let's see. Now, to be honest, cable cars, and there's an ocean world here in Puerto Plata, near my community, actually It's like a mini SeaWorld. Okay. You know what, man? Like I said, I had planned on going to Boca Chica, but you guys should know now after my last couple of videos what my issue is with Boca Chica. It's one thing if we're going and nobody knows we're going, but that ain't gonna happen. Somebody in the group is gonna tell somebody something. So my thing is, I don't want to spend $2,000 to run into people I ain't trying to see. That's the honest to God's truth, because that was my first option was Boca Chica. I was going to stay at Hamacas and lead the riff raffs where they are on El Conde. But I already know that's not going to happen, because once people get an idea, okay, you're not trying to see them, what they're going to do? They're going to come down and just make an excuse because they know other people there. Then I'm not trying to waste $2,000 on that. Being quite honest with you, that's where I had planned to take Erica, stay at Hamacas for like 4 or 5 days, and be good and done with it. But that's just not going to be reality getting there. I already know that, because somebody's going to tell people I don't want to see what we're doing, and it's like, okay, that's a waste of time and money. That's why I'm not going to even try to do it. Let's see. Ocean World here in Puerto Plata also has hourly boat rentals. You could take a river little cruise out in the ocean. Okay. River little cruise. Okay, Howard. So that sounds like about 2 days worth of stuff. What about the rest of the time? This doesn't look bad right here, though. Cabo San Lucas. Cabo. Don't look bad there. And they got a beach. It looks clean and it's flat. You can walk. Unlike here, it ain't flat where I am. It doesn't look bad. So let me show you guys what my original plan was. I ain't doing this. I ain't even wasting my time. So this is Hamacas in Boca Chica. I don't know if you guys ever stayed at Hamaca. They used to do a special. I don't know if they still do it or not, but you used to be able to pay $35. You go in for $35, you can spend the entire day, and it included all your drinks. Of course, I'm not a drinker, but I would take a friend with me. She can go in there and drink as much as she wants. But this is Hamacas. They got some decent rooms in there. The best room that they have is the room that has the balcony and it faces the ocean. I've stayed in that one a couple different times. Breakfast is included, and this is right down the street from all those other hotels. It's kind of like sits separately. Where those other resorts or hotels, they don't really have their own private beaches and private locations. This one does. So you can't just walk into Hamacas. It's blocked off. Let's look at it here. Smaller things like cigar rolls, tours, things that Barry would like, little things like that. Yeah. Puerto Vallarta is another option. Okay. Yeah, I never thought of Cabo. Never been, but travelers like it. Okay. But yeah, man, this is Hamacas. And then the price for Hamacas on the low end, you're probably talking $51 a night, up to about the room that I'm talking about with the balcony is about $100 a night. So it's like this. You got this balcony right here, and then the balconies normally face the ocean, so you get that ocean view like back there in that background. That right there, that's the room that I normally get when you have that ocean view, and I normally fly the drone right off that balcony, depending on how bad the wind is. But this was my original idea right here, though, Howard. But of course, you got hood ass people to fuck that up. So I don't want to try to do it because I don't want my vacation or her time there, her experience ruined by some hood motherfuckers. So, but yeah, that was the original idea. You guys an idea on those prices to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Pull this up real quick. And this is for you guys who want to go. If you haven't been, or you plan on going to Boca Chica, man. If you want to have a great time, because there's a casino in there as well. There's God dang, I can't think of the other thing. They do offer like the same thing, the horseback riding, the four wheeler, all that good stuff. For any of you guys who are interested in that. But I just want to show you how much 2 rooms are at Hamacas. What it would be. Oh, they've gone up a little bit from what they used to be. So just to show you what it is. Oh, they don't include breakfast more. You got to pay for that separate. So it's $4 more. So this is in July. See the dates here, July 10th through July 14th. And then, so the basic room is $80, right? But the best room is this room. They only have, oh, they got more options. No. It's a different hotel. Okay. Yeah, there's only 3 options: the single, the double, and then the suite, the deluxe. This is the one I would normally get. That balcony area right there that opens up to the ocean. You get that breeze coming in, right? So that's basically what it looks like. And that one, if you include breakfast, is $110 a night. So yeah, that's for that was my original plan, bro. Head there, stay at Hamacas, go out, go into Pantini, have Francisco pick me up, take us into Pantini, go check out so she can see Santo Domingo and all that. But yeah, somehow, some way, it was gonna get fucked up. Yeah, Hamacas cool. Had lunch at Hamacas, and you can swim while waiting for your food. Yeah, Hamacas pretty cool, man. Most people don't even know it's there. You know how you coming in Boca Chica, Howard, and you're getting ready to go around that corner, and then all those guys are standing out there trying to wave people down. Hamacas is right there on that corner. That's why I said a lot of people drive right by it, don't even know it's there. They don't even know it's there. My other plan, I'll show y'all this because I ain't even going with y'all. I'll show you my other plan. My other plan, bro, was to spend one night at Hamacas, and then I was gonna stay 4 or 5 nights at this hotel. Because I'm not going, so it don't really matter. Not the Radisson. This one. What's going on, Barry? Yeah, I would love to go to the DR, but I know my plans will get fucked up because somebody will speak and then be like, well, he don't want to see Owen, and here come them ghetto ass people. And I'm like, I ain't trying to deal with that bullshit. But this is the hotel I wanted to stay at for like 3 or 4 nights. Um, this is the Intercontinental. Same type of setup, Howard, right here that you were showing with that pool. And this is what it looks like at night. And let her get a massage while she's there. It runs. All right, so here's the room. The one, yep, this is the one I would probably get here that has this tub in it. But yeah, it's the Intercontinental. And yeah, it ain't cheap. Somebody gonna ask. Yeah, it's roughly, if you want breakfast, if you want like everything, right? Yeah, it's more than this, 216. It was gonna be about $1,500 roughly for like 5 nights. But you got mini suite options. I'm usually in this suite right here. Yeah. So when y'all add breakfast for two, yeah, about $1,500-$1,600 for like 5 nights. That was gonna be my plan, Barry. But Barry, man, you guys are not considering, bro. Everybody ain't single, man. You and K Mag and Uncle Allen, y'all single men. What about people like Warrior, Steel, myself, Big Moose, who want to bring somebody, or they bringing their wives? It's like ain't shit to do in Puerto Plata. Ain't nothing to do. After about the first 2 days, what else is there to do? I mean, what you expect us to go to Sosua? They're like, no, dog, we ain't going to Sosua. Oh, here? No, we already been to all these places here, man. She ain't trying to do that. She wants to get out. She never been outside of Colombia. No, there's no casino in this hotel, Howard. You're thinking about the one that has Halago. Hold up. See if I can find it real quick. You're thinking about the one that's on the Malecon. Um, the casino below is called, I believe it's called Halagua. Is that the Renaissance? Yeah, yeah. This is the one you talking about, Howard. And it's not that expensive either. It's right down the Malecon. If you're trying to be close to El Conde, this is an option for you, right? So that's the outdoor pool. But there's a casino right in front of this hotel. The Renaissance. Now the Intercontinental man is in Pantini. So yeah, this is that hotel. And then as far as pricing goes, it's 135. No, that doesn't include breakfast. It'll be another $14 on top of that. These are all the room options. I just picked. So this is what it looks like. 135 and then you add 14. So you basically at 150 a night. So yeah. That's that hotel, the Renaissance. But that's like down the street from the Conde. You're gonna be like downtown. That's like heading out, and the Malecon is gonna be like if you're driving straight out, the Malecon is gonna be to the left. But yeah, that's that hotel. Um, the one to stay at is like I didn't want to spend that kind of money though. To stay at Blue Mall, and that is it on here? Now that one you're gonna spend some money for. I think that one starts at about 350 a night to stay in Blue Mall. Isn't that a Marriott? I think it's a Marriott. Yeah, it is. It's a Marriott. So for any of you all wondering who's been to Santo Domingo, you're thinking about staying at Blue Mall, that hotel at Blue Mall you see right up front when you're walking into Blue Mall, that's the JW Marriott, right? That's this one. Hold up. I'm on the wrong one. If you want to know how much it is per night, this was a lot more than what I wanted to spend. Especially I'm gonna stay there for 5 nights. For 2 nights, I would have did it. But for five, I would have to break out the credit card. So it starts. Wait, is this the right one? No, that's still Halak. Make sure I get the right one. All right. So this is JW Marriott. I think it starts at 305. Doesn't include breakfast. Got to add $14 for that if you want breakfast. Goes all the way up to $473 a night. And this is only for 5 nights. So even if I take a basic room, it'll be about the same $1,600 as the Intercontinental. But you got it's a shitty room for $1,600. I would want something like this one, but this is like $2,000. I don't want to spend $2,000 for 5 days. But it's nice. You got to worry about no riffraff up in here. Or seeing anybody. You don't have to worry about that. That's for damn sure. Let me show you guys the pool real quick. So at this hotel, which again, if you know where Blue Mall is, that's where this hotel is. So as you can see, that's Blue Mall. That's all the hotel on top. That's the pool right there outside. This is inside your room if you end up getting one of the suites. King size bed and the view. But yeah, that's JW Marriott. All right, what else we got here? That's what I was telling K-Mac. We all have to be on the same page. DFW, but I'm not trying to be hanging around. No tricks, man. But that's my thing, like they left that message, and Uncle Alan said he a host. But Barry, let me ask you this while you're here, and I asked Howard, what is it that you're gonna do in Puerto Plata for 5? Because like, how long? First of all, how long will you guys plan on staying? Because for me, I'm looking at least minimum 5 days to a week, 5 to 7 days. Okay. So I don't know how long you guys are thinking about staying, okay? And then it's like, okay, what are we gonna do while we're there? Because I hope people don't think that you're gonna sit around at a table all day talking, and then later on you just go head off and do your own thing. It's like, who's traveling that far just to do that? I'm not. No, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's the Renaissance. What's up, Mr. Wayne? How you doing? Cable cars and drinking with me on the beach is about it here. Hey, but like I said, man, that's cool as a single man. Screw it. Hey, that's cool. Right? Because that's like, when I'm talking to Big Moose or I'm talking to some of the other guys, it's like, okay, well, what the hell are we going to do? And I'm like, Big Moose, I don't know, man. What is it you trying to do? And Big Moose like, hey, we trying to see some sights. We trying to, like, if we were to go to Boca Chica, bro, we would plan a trip to go to Seminole or, do the 4-wheeler on horseback or something other than just sitting around all day talking. That's not going to work. It's like, I'm not going that far just to sit around at a table and talk all day long and do nothing. And then wait till later on that night and then try to hit some little club or bar. No, I am not doing none of that. That's out. It doesn't work for me. So that's why we all need to be on the same page about what it is we all plan on doing, right? Because I know Barry want to get some cigars. I'm sure you want to see a lot of the areas. Same with Howard. Howard's been there before if you're talking about the DR. But again, my issue with the DR dude is I'm not trying to see nobody down there that I've seen before. I'm like, hell no, I'm not trying to run across none of those people because that would just ruin my whole trip. And I'm not trying to spend money to go down there to see them clowns. What's this? Hey, Markel, get Big Moose to join us on Saturday night roll call one night. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Big Moose back on, man. But I can tell you up front, if that's all they had planned on, Big Moose ain't going. Matter of fact, Urban won't even go. If that's all it was, and people had play, Urban's not gonna go to that either. Ain't happening. And like when Steele, let's say Steele wanted to go, and then he's telling his wife, "What is it?" She gonna ask, "Well, what is it that we're doing?" Oh, we're just gonna sit around. How's that gonna fly? But yeah, I'll get Big Moose on, man. I'll get Urban on. I'll hit them all up this week and try to get them on, man, to try to all get on one page. But yeah, I'm just not interested, man, in just going and just sitting around until it gets dark and then come right back and do the same thing the next day. I'm just, no. That's too far to go to just do that. That's out. All right. Hey, but any other questions, guys? Hey, I appreciate everybody watching, man. I'm trying to look at some of these islands and different locations, trying to make a decision. I don't know what everybody's budget is, where people are trying to spend, where people are trying to stay. You know, trying to like be in the same location. You all trying to stay in the same hotel. You guys, some of you all are renting Airbnbs together. I mean, there's a bunch of y'all single dudes. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is with that. So that's why I'm asking. Has to be an itinerary plan for events and etc. Well, that's the thing, man. It's like, well, first you got to decide on where you're going. Once you decide on where you're going, then you can like plan out what you plan on doing. Because I look at it like this. Most of these guys are single, right? So let's say like you would just meet in the morning, everybody would just meet in the morning for breakfast. Cool, how's everybody doing? Yada, yada, yada. And then everybody kind of like go do their thing. Meet back the next day for the same thing. It's not like I plan on like hanging with everybody the entire time when I'm there. That's like, you know, that's not going to happen. You know, other people have like things that they want to see or things that they want to do. So my whole idea was, okay, we meet for breakfast. Cool. Have you done this? Have you tried this? Okay, we're going to go do this today, or we're going over here to do that. That way, everybody has their space instead of everybody feeling like obligated to be stuck up under each other. Because I know, yeah, that ain't gonna work for a lot of people, especially you single people, because you're like, that's too much to see and do to try to be stuck up under people all day, right? So my biggest thing was, where are we going and how long we plan on staying? Or, you know, we don't put a timetable on who's staying how long. You just stay till you're ready to go or whatever it is. But the biggest deciding factor is where we're going. That's all I need to know. Where we going? Is where we going? There's plenty to do. I'm down. She'll be happy as hell to go, and I'm cool with that. Yeah, breakfast, maybe later on get together a couple times for dinner, and then y'all go out and do your thing. You know, hit people up. Hey, I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. We got to put out no search party for you. Other than that, man, you know, just go and enjoy yourself. But it needs to be somewhere where people got something to do, where everybody can enjoy whatever it is that they plan on doing, not just a few. All right. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it, man. It's 12:30 at night. I got to go in here and do some talking for a little while. But other than that, man, that's going to be it for tonight's video. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always. Until the next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your night.